Okay.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
First game.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Mike alone is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Short changes him with that pass. Good take, and is he in? Yamal, he is onto this. Up he goes! He's there, all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Owen! And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball. And he was quick to react.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jordan Henderson. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. He won't be happy with that one. Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. India have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Okay.
And it's Henderson. That's a little off target. And that was nowhere near his best. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha. Out towards the flank. Could be danger here. Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hazard takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard tries to clear. Now this could be a chance. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Osimhen! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
2 added minutes has been
Foden
indicated.
is there, and he can pick it up. Now that's well seen too. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving...
Can he finish? No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Portugal have reclaimed it. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into
yeah,
a
that.
Chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Jordan Henderson. Yamal. And this is Owen. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Rijkaard. No, again there's no way through. Rafinha.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Owen. It's a searching pass. Great vision. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that's been intercepted.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's got away. That's very neat. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Osimhen. Foden.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium, and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Wales.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Osimhen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! Portugal! And that's got him off to a flyer.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times.
He's had a shot! Foden. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shoots! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Rafinha puts a cross in, and he's taking no chances there. No way through. Nicely weighted ball, and he welcomes it in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a slim chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options.
Foden. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Van Dijk. Out towards the flank. Robertson. Decent progress down the left. He has found a way through. Shot a goal! Oh, off the bar! And he nearly went all the way.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a threatening ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Del Piero. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Van Balten cuts out the pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played through into space. Del Piero. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great, goes for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Wales are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot! That's really well cleared. He's well positioned here. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Portugal, number 45, Osimhen.
We have got changes
Number
here from
18,
both sides, in fact.
Sunil Chetri.
Well, this is what
Number
we've been waiting
22,
for.
Hazard. Number
Haaland.
7,
He's in a great position
Rafinha.
here.
Number
Mbappe,
27,
and the shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Threads one in. More and more pressure on the ball here, and that's gone loose. Hazard. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about...
A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, cracking ball.
Boy,
They certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header!
Nice one, nice one.
Portugal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Could be danger here. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hazard, and he was quick to react. And it's Hazard, and he's on a charge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Neymar. And he thumps it clear. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. They're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's there to get it away. Puyol. And it's Neymar. Oh, important interception. Portugal are still that goal to the good. Great ball, and he's in. Chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Crosses it in. And they've been given a corner. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. They've got to be quick to recover this. Puyol attempts a clearance. And that's been repelled. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball over the top. And that is expertly dealt with. Neymar. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Azar. Now it's Osimhen. And the through ball. He might be in here! So much time and shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear.
Good morning, Appada. Ki khobor?
Gucci.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
বে কালকে তুমি কত টাকা স্ট্রিম করেছিলে গো?
Let's make sure that's not getting through. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through.
To Osimhen. Chance for a shot! And it's there!
আচ্ছা
And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
7 minutes is number
Clinical,
45.
just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control. Davids, Barcelona finding their passes. Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Azar. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Costa Curta. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Just a quick reminder.
ওভারলেটা অ্যাড করতে আমি ভুলে গেছিলাম, আমি জাস্ট এটা একটু তাড়াতাড়ি তাড়াতাড়ি করে স্ট্রিম করার জন্য করেছিলাম। কালকে আমরা একটু মামাবাড়ি যাবো, ওই জন্য আমি ভাবি তাড়াতাড়ি তাড়াতাড়ি ডিভিশন 2 তে উঠে এই মানে উঠে যাই। কি সব উল্টা পাল্টা প্লেয়ারকে কোথায় কোথায় খেলাচ্ছে, রে বাপ রে। আমিও টার্নিপ দিয়ে করতাম, কিন্তু এখন তো টার্নিপ দিয়ে করি না, এখন তো
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer, one of the few...
Chance!
बच गया।
It's hit the upright. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Henderson with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. And it's Scholes. It's Scholes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Portugal has the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Scholes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's well positioned here.
Penalty.
It's horribly mistimed,
Yay.
and it's given. Penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rice gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run
আমার
loose
দোষ
here.
শট অনেক টাইম
He's
ছিল।
heaved it away. Good read, needed to be.
কে বে উইলিয়াম
Just as I
পেঁচো
thought,
ফেচো।
Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one.
না
on
না
the
না
top.
না 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 না।
Can he finish? Goal! They're level Rice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely. And a chance! Goal! Portugal!
सुनील छेत्री.
And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives.
And he shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Threads one in. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Scores!
की बाजे गोलकीपिंग
And a
ब्रदर.
terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their third corner. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added
Vitinha.
time.
And here's Osimhen.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Van Basten. Scholes. It's Scholes! And the first half is done.
Proper stat padding.
High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in. Rodri. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared away. And it's Scholes. Has a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Cross from Cancelo. DiMarco gets good distance on it. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short. Vitinha. Now it's Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rice. Ronaldinho. Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Shoots! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 45, Osman.
So,
Number
time for
22,
changes on both
Adar.
sides, actually.
Number 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Chetri.
It's so
Number
often the case with
47,
goal scorers,
Phil
little
Foden.
influence, and all of a sudden,
Number
bang.
7, Rafinha.
Nicely
Coming on
aimed
the field,
pass.
Number 15.
Good effort from
Mbappe.
distance.
Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 21, Gabriel Martinelli.
Scholes.
Number 20,
Lewandowski.
Messi.
And the
Number
finish!
13, Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
Substitutions
risks.
taking place.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's gone for goal!
বাজে এত বাজে গোলকিপার যে কি করে হতে পারে
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a
There will be
lovely
3
neat
minutes
pass.
added time.
And that has been cleared. Bellingham.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. And that will be the final act. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the
Hello,
next 2 hours,
everybody, and
it might
welcome
not
to
feel like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And here's Neymar. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. It's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, this could be a chance. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Hazard. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's a searching pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passes short and sharp. Schneider threads one in. And this is Torres. Vitinha. And they can counter here. It's come to nothing. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He might be in here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Might be big chance! Goal! Milan! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's another good win of the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Foden.
They've been denied a chance to develop.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal can really do...
Chance! And it's a goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Portugal can breathe again. Just. Oh no, this does not look good. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good one. Can he finish? loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just eases him off the ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's a good ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution for Portugal, number 45.
Both sides
Osimhen.
then taking this chance
Number
to turn to their
18,
benches.
Sunil Chetri. Number 22, Hazard. Number 7, Rafinha. Number 47,
Looking for
Phil
options for
Foden.
movement.
Coming on the field.
Concentration
Number
levels are very
15,
good, and so is the
Mbappe.
commitment. This game
Number
could yet
21,
yield a winner.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 4, Erling Haaland.
Here's Batistuta.
Number
He's
13,
shifting through the gears here.
Number 20, Messi.
Defending is
Substitution.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough
has
time
been
for them
indicated.
to try again.
Great shoots! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Mbappe.
And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. And The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
I'll be keeping an eye on this man, Safi Salih, Peter. Football.
And the shot! Goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2-0 and in next to no time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. Osimhen! He has done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Hazard goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's hit it long. He's not got that quite right. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard herring after the ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Fernando Torres, given the lift of his goal. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Backward it goes. Oh, this is a great position. Rice gets rid without sophistication. Vitinha. That's a decent clearance. Passing nice and neat. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's going to go a long way. Decent progress down the left.
Has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Safi Salih. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Now it's Rafinha! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have ourselves a real game here. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Al-Sadd go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass somewhat off target. Safi Salih. Thinks one through. Oh, Red, nice interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Osimhen. This might... Big chance! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
Al-Sadd really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Brilliantly cut out. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played into the middle. Up he goes! In he goes again. Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day! This could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Al-Sadd take what looks... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, shooting chance! Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Played back in.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Neves. And he's in on his had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that wasn't far away. Oh,
अरे ये অ্যাকাউন্টটা ফ্রি টু প্লে
nicely shaped ball. And Dijk makes the
যেটা আমি
interception.
খেলছি সে অ্যাকাউন্টটা ফ্রি টু প্লে
That has not gone well. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tries to play it through.
কি বাজে গোলকিপার বাজে গোল এক্ষুনি চেঞ্জ করতে হবে এটাকে
Rafinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Azar. He's in a great position here. Costa Curta wins the duel this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. João Neves is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Great, and the shot! And he hits the net! Portugal are level! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foot in, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been
Spread out to the
indicated.
left. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Jordan Henderson. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Portugal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hazard. He's through here. Oh, he's just the keeper to beat. Marquinhos. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. Chance! Marvellous goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Great vision. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 4, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 15.
Lofted in.
Robert Lewandowski.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
In progress.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bellingham. Chooses to go back. Now there's a fine ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
Messi! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes for the shot!